The three sites where planes crashed on September 11 in New York City, at the Pentagon and in a Pennsylvania field, were lit up from Friday evening, as the nation readied for the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks that killed almost 3,000 people. After the tradition was cancelled last year, in a controversial move designed to prevent crowds gathering during the COVID-19 pandemic, the lights were once again blazing in a poignant tribute. The tribute in light was first presented 6 months after 9/11 and then every year thereafter, from dusk to dawn, on the night of September 11. All three sites feature beams of light soaring into the night sky, visible for miles around. In New York City, the installation is assembled on the roof of the Battery parking garage south of the 9/11 memorial, rather than being at the site itself. The twin beams, representing the Twin Towers that fell, reach up to 4 miles into the sky and are comprised of 88 lights. The designers use 7,000-watt xenon lightbulbs, which are positioned into two 48-foot squares, echoing the shape and orientation of the Twin Towers. 2 planes crashed in New York City, ultimately bringing the towers down. The installation can also be viewed from a 60-mile radius around Lower Manhattan. At the Pentagon, the Tower of Light is made up of 44 individual lights, representing the third plane that crashed. And in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, the Flight 93 Tower of Light is made up of 40 lights to symbolize the 40 passengers and crew who lost their lives in the fourth plane. Their plane was the last to crash and, knowing what had happened at the Twin Towers and the Pentagon, they stormed the cockpit and forced a crash landing in an empty field, before the plane could reach its intended target of the Capitol. The light beams can reach 18,000 feet into the air on a clear night. We hope that these lights will remind people not of the darkness of that day, but that light will always conquer the dark, said Frank Siller, chairman and CEO of Tunnel to Towers, which coordinated the Pentagon and Pennsylvania tributes. I hope that everyone who sees these lights, which are visible for dozens of miles, will pause to remember what happened on 9/11. For those Americans who are too young to remember, I hope they see this tribute and ask questions so they can learn about what happened, and the heroes who lost their lives that day.